Hey, hello! Welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video! Bonjour tout le monde! I am on my road trip through France. I started in Brittany, went all the way to the south to Perpignan, and now I'm on the road back again, back home to Brittany. And last night I made a stop near to the town of Chinon in the Loire Valley. It was quite a cold night. It was near freezing. The grass was white this morning. We made a little late start. It is 9:45 now and we are heading to visit Chenonceau. And during my travels, I travel with my dog who protects me like crazy. I try to do a little car camping every now and then. I stopped maybe once or twice in a hotel when the weather was really appalling. But other than that, I try to sleep in my converted Renault Kangoo, and most of the time it suits us perfectly well. Last night was a little bit cold. Under the covers it is perfectly nice and snug, but at some point in the morning you have to get out and get ready. And that is the hardest bit of car camping in the winter. But I prefer having cold nights and clear days than having rain all the time. And believe me, I have had rain on my road trips. Chenonceau is about an hour and a half of driving from where I spent the night. I have to get petrol as well, so we will be arriving a little bit after 11. Some very famous and good wines come from this Loire region, like Chinon, where I spent the night, Saumur, Bourgueil. I think that the soil must be very good here for the grapes because the Loire has less sunshine than the southern regions in France, but the wines are very, very good. Viking and I have arrived in a sunny, though rather chilly Chenonceau. We're gonna buy our tickets and we're gonna visit, yes. Now look at that. So the following moments you will see all kinds of little clips from Château de Chenonceau. Oh wow, that was really amazing. It was very well maintained, very beautifully decorated. I think this little fella will sleep because it has been running all over the place. It had such a good time, didn't you, Viking? I have a few hours of driving, say 2.5, 3 hours of driving before I get to tonight's parking, so I better be going. It is the early afternoon, it's beautiful weather, and I am one happy girl. Actually, the Château de Chenonceau is not at the Loire river, but at the Cher river. The Cher flows underneath the castle. Ain't that super cool? I am driving about 30 kilometers right next to the Loire, so I can see the river at each bend of the road, which is so neat. What on earth is that in the distance? War broke out? All those fancy houses and residences. It's a little bit like the Côte d'Azur de la Loire. I've been driving with the windows open for a little bit. It is a little bit of spring in the air, which is too early, but still it's nice. It does one good. I said I was driving about 30 kilometers next to the Loire, but I think it's way more than that because I'm not leaving the Loire. So maybe even 100, I have no idea, but it's way more than only 30 kilometers. It's beautiful. I'm enjoying this. This is really, really neat. It feels a little bit like being in the Netherlands. It's so flat and so much water. It's like driving next to the IJssel, for example. I'm getting near to the city of Angers. I've been to Angers once with my good friend Karine on a city trip. It's a very pleasant, lively, it's full of history, it's got plenty of things to see and to do. If ever you're in need of finding a city in France to visit just for a short weekend, Angers is really something you could do because I really liked it. Well, this parking could be the parking of our dreams for tonight. I'm just gonna walk around a little bit with Viking. Parking is there behind the trees. My dog is there. And that's the Loire. Oh, wow, this is really a very, very nice spot. I'm not the only one who finds it a very nice spot. There are a lot of people here. I think that's logical. It's a Sunday after all, but when the night falls, I think things will calm down. Anyway, I think Viking and I will stay on this parking. Nothing indicates that I am not allowed to do it, so that will be us for tonight. Well, what did I tell you? Everyone is gone. I'm on my own here with the Viking over there. It's not as cold as it was this morning in Chinon. This is almost summer, except that it is 6 o'clock and it is completely night. I made some soup, so I'm gonna eat that. It's gonna be a quiet evening, and tomorrow morning we'll figure out what we will do for the rest of the day tomorrow. For now, I thank you all for watching, and I say to you, see you next time on my travels. Bye bye, au revoir et à bientôt.